Genesis 3. Fall of humanity. The origin of sin. Now, the serpent was more cunning than any beast of the field that Yahweh Elohim had made. And he said to the woman,
Has Elohim indeed said, "You shall not eat from any tree of the garden"?
And the woman said to the serpent,
We may eat of the fruit of the trees of the garden, but of the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden, Elohim has said, You shall not eat of it, nor shall you touch it, lest you die.
Then the serpent said to the woman,
You shall not surely die, for Elohim knows that in the day you eat of it, your eyes will be opened, and you will be like Elohim, knowing good and evil.
So when the woman saw that the tree was good for food, and that it was desirable to the eyes, and that the tree was to be desired to make one wise, she took of its fruit and ate. She also gave some to her husband who was with her, and he ate. Then the eyes of both of them were opened, and they realized that they were naked. So they sewed fig leaves together and made coverings for themselves. And they heard the sound of Yahweh Elohim walking in the garden in the cool of the day. And Adam and his wife hid themselves from the presence of Yahweh Elohim among the trees of the garden. Then Yahweh Elohim called to Adam and said to him,
Where are you?
And he said,
I heard your sound in the garden, and I was afraid because I was naked, so I hid myself.
And he said,
Who told you that you were naked? Have you eaten from the tree of which I commanded you not to eat?
And Adam said,
The woman whom you gave to be with me, she gave me of the tree, and I ate.
Then Yahweh Elohim said to the woman,
What is this you have done?
And the woman said,
The serpent deceived me, and I ate.
Then Yahweh Elohim said to the serpent,
Because you have done this, you are cursed above all livestock, and above every beast of the field. On your belly you shall go, and dust you shall eat all the days of your life. And I will put enmity between you and the woman, and between your seed and her seed. He shall bruise your head, and you shall bruise his heel.
To the woman he said,
I will greatly multiply your pain in childbirth. In pain you shall bring forth children. Your desire shall be for your husband, and he shall rule over you.
To Adam he said,
Because you have listened to the voice of your wife, and have eaten from the tree of which I commanded you, saying, You shall not eat from it. Cursed is the ground because of you. In pain you shall eat from it all the days of your life. It shall bring forth thorns and thistles for you, and you shall eat the plants of the field. By the sweat of your face you shall eat bread until you return to the ground, for out of it you were taken. For dust you are, and to dust you shall return.
Now Adam called his wife's name Eve, because she was the mother of all living. And Yahweh Elohim made garments of skin for Adam and his wife, and clothed them. Then Yahweh Elohim said,
Behold, the man has become like one of us, knowing good and evil. And now, lest he reach out his hand and also take from the tree of life and eat and live forever.
Therefore, Yahweh Elohim sent him out from the Garden of Eden to work the ground from which he was taken. And he drove out Adam. And at the east of the Garden of Eden, he placed the cherubim and the flaming sword that turned every way to guard the way to the tree of life. Genesis chapter 3, verses 1 through 24. May God bless you all.
You escape.